Introducing the new LG Create board, now powered by Chrome OS. Welcome to the future of interactive learning. Designed with a seamless integration to Google Workspace and Google Classroom, the Create board is your ultimate collaborative tool. Engage students like never before. Share documents, schedule tasks, and initiate virtual classes right from the board. Collaboration has never been this easy. Utilizing Google Assistant, Create board enhances learning by giving you voice-activated access to information. Just ask and get answers instantly. And with Bard, Google's latest AI system, you could elevate your lessons by generating text-based content in a snap. But that's not all. With Chrome OS, enjoy a host of powerful apps optimized for the large-screen interactive display, from video conferencing to educational games. Experience the unmatched synergy of LG's hardware excellence and Google's software genius. The LG Create board powered by Chrome OS, because the future of learning is interactive.
Okay, one of the things that make the LG Create board with Chrome OS such an appealing device for schools and school districts is the ease of management. Because this is at root a large Chromebook, you can do all sorts of things that you're already used to if you're an IT director, right? So you can manage the devices easy, you can add a license, add the device to your admin console, and manage and push OS updates directly to the LG Create board. Obviously, you have the ability to push policies, manage multiple users on one device. So all the great features that you're already used to when you're managing your Chrome devices in your Google Workspace domain, you can already do. How simple is that? How easy is that? Think of all the time you'll save managing all of these interactive whiteboards across your school or across your district from one location. Pretty fantastic, right? Open our settings, and that is accessed through there or through our app shelf. If we click over here, we can actually find our settings over here. And once we get in, obviously we have our traditional settings of network or Bluetooth devices, anything you might see in a normal Chromebook. And if we go into accounts, we can actually see how many accounts are added on here. We can turn around and add additional devices or additional accounts. So from there, we want to take a look at our device. And so the keyboard, we can modify keys here, and we can do all sorts of adjustments, keyboard shortcuts, input settings. We can change stylus, which will show our stylus tools down here, which gives us the ability to write on top of our Chrome OS. And we have the ability to modify our display settings, which is our display size, which is important. We can increase that, make it bigger, make it smaller. I kind of like medium at the 3840 by 2160. This gives us a nice crisp image and makes it also visible for our students. And then you also have your audio inputs. So what I now need to do is there's a couple of great features that we need to look at. The first is a standby passcode. That is under our security and privacy. And on our lock pin or password, we enter our password in, and then we give it a PIN number. I like a 6-digit PIN. And the reason that these pins or these lock screen pins is it saves you a lot of time. You don't have to enter your password every time. You can enter a numeric code and it'll unlock it. So I'll do a 6-digit, continue. Okay, and now once I were logged out, I could log quickly back in with a PIN number. Saves me a lot of time starting and stopping between class periods. Then the other thing that's important to set up is Google Assistant. And we will not turn that on right now. Well, we'll turn it on, but we will not dive into it until a later lesson. But we go into Search and Assistant, and we click Google Assistant, and we make sure that it is on. And we'll dive into some of these settings a little bit later, but that's one thing we want to make sure that we turn on. And when we get to the Google Assistant section, we'll explore that more. And then the last is on-screen keyboard. And so we access that from accessibility, and we can actually look at it through the keyboard and text input. And this basically allows us to, anytime we select a text field anywhere in Chrome, it will open the keyboard. This gives us the ability to get things in there quickly. We also have the ability to scribble or write letters and have it transform into actual letters, or we can input by voice. So there's a number of things that we can do with these features. So those are the big settings. There are lots more which we can unpack in later settings, but these are your quick tips. As we wrap up this lesson, one thing I'd like to highlight is how easy it is to manage the LG Create Board with Chrome OS from the Google Admin Console. So one of the things that you are able to do is add a license and actually manage this device remotely from the Admin Console. This is big news for our IT friends who know how difficult it is to manage large fleets of displays or interactive whiteboards, and sending updates and making sure that they get what they need without physically touching the device. So we're really excited to be able to provide that on the LG Create Board with Chrome OS, and we encourage you to check this out. Be sure to contact us and learn more.